hello to you, my subscribers, and welcome to Arsenal TV. This is my Premier League score predictions that I do every week, where I run through the results of the roundup for the previous week, and I run through the fixtures of the match week, the next week after that. And what I do is that I give you my predicted scores. Now, thank you to the new subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube channel already. Thank you very much. We are definitely on the road to 1K subscribers, and I've made perfectly clear in my videos what I'm doing. If I reach a 1,000 subscribers, what I am doing is that I am dyeing the middle of my hair blonde. So first things first, I have got some sad news to bring to you all. And it was one of the an Arsenal fan that sadly passed away, which was last night before the game. His name is Tashin Daniel. Now you may have already seen it because he BBC News actually put it up on their page, and he actually died at Hillingdon Tube Station. So yeah, what it says here, it says that Tashin Daniel, 20 years old, was fatally wounded in an unprovoked attack at the platform on at Hillingdon Station last night at 1600. Now, what it was is that he was on his way to the Arsenal game last night, and he sadly died at the scene as well. There was a spokesman at Arsenal Football Club that actually came out and said that everyone at Arsenal Football Club is shocked and deeply saddened to learn of the tragic passing of the Arsenal fan Tashin Daniel. Our thoughts are with the family and friends at this sad time. And as I said, he was pronounced dead at the scene inside a tube carriage. So all I can say is that my thoughts and prayers are with him, with his family at this sad time as well. So guys, let's move on now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my roundup of the two of match week 6, give you the results of the ins and outs of what was going on. So the first game that I've got written down is Southampton against Bournemouth, and Bournemouth won the game 3-1. The next game was Leicester versus Tottenham, and very funnily, Leicester won the game 2-1, so I'm happy. The next game is Man City versus Watford, and Man City thrashed Watford 8-0. So that is definitely one for the record books. The next game is Burnley against Norwich, and Norwich did not get the 3 points. So Burnley came away with 2-0. The next game was Everton against Sheffield United, and Sheffield United picked up the 3 points against Everton, and it was 2-0 to Sheffield United. The next game was Newcastle against Brighton, and that ended up goalless, 0-0. The next game was West Ham against Man United, and again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It looks to me he could be definitely out with a job very, very soon, because West Ham picked up the 3 points and it ended up 2-0. The next game was Crystal Palace against Wolves, and that ended up with a point each, 1-1 draw. The next game was Chelsea versus Liverpool, and Liverpool came away with a 2-1 win. And the last but not least game was Arsenal versus Aston Villa, and we ended up getting the 3 points, and we won 3-2. That game, as an Arsenal fan myself, I think that game we could have easily lost. We could have definitely easily lost that game, but it is what it is. But we picked up the 3 points. Aubameyang does what he does best in scoring goals, and he got us out of danger. So that is the results of match week 6. We're going to run through the fixtures of match week 7. And we're going to run through the fixtures first, and then I will give you my predicted score after. So, match week 7 fixtures on Saturday. We've got Sheffield United versus Liverpool, Aston Villa against Burnley, Bournemouth against West Ham, Chelsea against Brighton, Crystal Palace versus Norwich, Tottenham versus Southampton, Wolves versus Watford, Everton versus Man City. And then Sunday game, which is only one on game on Sunday, is Leicester versus Newcastle. And then the Monday's game, which is Man United versus Arsenal. So we're going to quickly go into the chat for a minute to see who's there. And it's Cannon for the TV. Hello, Alex. Hey, this is one of the best segments on Arsenal TV now. Thank you very much, Alex, for your kind words. Okay, so guys, we are now going to get back into the match week 7. So I'm now going to give you my score predictions for each game. Okay, so the Sheffield United versus Liverpool game. I reckon Liverpool will definitely get the 3 points. They're currently unbeaten in the league right now, and they're going to definitely take some stopping to do. So I'm going to go with a Liverpool 3-1. The next game on Saturday is Aston Villa against Burnley. Now, concerning that Burnley, the last time when they played, they got a 2-0 win against Norwich. And obviously Aston Villa getting a draw against us. Losing, unfortunately, against us. But for this game, I'm actually going to go with a draw for Aston Villa and Burnley, and I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. The next game is Bournemouth against West Ham. Now, I'm more urging towards West Ham, and I'm also more urging towards Bournemouth, but I'm going to go with a West Ham 2-1. The next game is Chelsea versus Brighton, and my predicted score for this game, I'm actually going to go with a draw 1-1. The next game is Crystal Palace versus Norwich, and this is going to be a tight game. I know that Crystal Palace are having trouble at the moment with Wilfried Zaha. Now Norwich will look at this game, and they won't have a lot of confidence in going into this game because of the defeat they had last time out. But I am going to go with a Norwich win, and I'm going to go Norwich 2-1. The next game, which is Tottenham against Southampton. This is going to be a very, very tight game. Now, considering Tottenham last night lost to my local team, which is Colchester, on penalties in the Carabao Cup. I'm sorry, but we've got to laugh at that. Tottenham obviously got. Did they win their last game? Hold on a minute. Sorry, guys. No, Tottenham lost to Leicester last time out. So it's going to be a tight game, but I am going to go with a Spurs win. But I said tight, and I am going to go. Actually, no, I'm not going to go with a Tottenham win. Actually, I'm going to go with a Southampton win, and I'm going to go Southampton 3-2 against Tottenham. The next game is Wolves against Watford. Now, I cannot see Watford getting any goal out of this at all because Watford I actually can't see Watford coming away with anything because, to be quite honest, getting that 8-0 thrashing against Man City, that's really bad. And not just that, they've won hardly any games. So I am going to go with a Wolves 3-1. The next game is Everton against Man City, the last game on Saturday. And it's pretty simple for me. I'm going to go with a Man City 5-1. There's one game on Sunday, as I said, which is Leicester versus Newcastle. I am going to go with a Leicester 3-1 win. The last game, which is on Monday, which is Man United versus Arsenal. I wasn't going to give you my prediction. I was actually going to let you wait until my preview for that, which is going to be out on Saturday. But I will give you my score prediction for that game. And I'm going to go with an Arsenal 2-1 win. So, guys, there you have it. That is my score predictions for the for this week. Let me know in the comments box of your predictions for every game week and obviously every game of your scores. Guys, if you are new to the channel, I will say Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you are also hitting that thumbs up button. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you do not miss another video. Make sure you are definitely leaving your comments below. Guys, this is it. Let's go into the chat to see if anyone's actually in there. I know Alex, I said that he commented earlier, but no one is coming to the chat just yet. So, guys, if you're going to watch this at a later date, make sure you are obviously hitting the subscribe button. And for those of you that don't know, or you know who you've been watching, you have been watching Arsenal TV. And guys, until my preview for the Man United game, I will see you lot soon. I am out of here.